I remember doing my undergraduate degree in environmental science and noticing that I really wanted to further protect our environment and work out ways to mitigate or reduce our impacts on the environment. And then I noticed that there were so many people doing that as a job, so I worked out how to get one of those jobs. And that's what sparked my passion for doing environmental research. Hi, I'm Dr. Caragh Threlfall and I'm a senior lecturer in environmental science here at Macquarie. I study native wildlife and what habitat they need to live in our cities. So that means I really need to understand where they live, what they eat, where they need to sleep, so I can work with city planners on ensuring those habitats are retained as our cities expand. The recommendations from my research get used by local councils, state governments, even homeowners to help them decide or make better decisions about what plants to use in their gardens, in their streets, so we can start to provide the habitat, the food and the shelter that our native animals need in order to survive in our suburbs. It's really rewarding to see your research being taken up and put into policy documents. So I do studies on butterflies, bees and birds and what they eat and where they live, and then I can see that in council documents recommending what people should be planting in their gardens or what plant species we should see in our streets, and that's really rewarding. So it's really nice to see it being used to change our behaviour and to reduce our environmental footprint. Here at Macquarie, I'm really lucky to work in a research centre that is bringing together people from all of the different disciplines. So I work with people in law, urban planning, even engineering, because collectively we need to be able to solve grand challenges like how to protect our environment and reduce our environmental footprint. And the culture here at Macquarie enables that, bringing together all of these different ways of thinking to solve big challenges. We're getting much better at being able to monitor the environment, being able to monitor what's happening and do that more frequently so we can read the pulse of the environment and understand how it's responding to some of the disturbances that we're seeing, like catastrophic flooding or heat waves, so that we can make more rapid recommendations about how to protect the environment in a changing climate. I use examples of my research in all of my teaching to try and really embed real-world problems in lectures and practicals. That involves taking the students outside and showing them current problems facing our environmental industry, and then crafting assessments, for example, so that they get practice at solving those problems and thinking about different ways of doing that, so that when they come out, they've had a lot of experience in solving real-world problems for different industries. A science degree at Macquarie will allow you to capitalise on lots of experiences that you'll need to go into the environmental sector. And I highly recommend people trying to get a broad understanding of the world and the environment and how it operates. At Macquarie, there are so many opportunities to get extra experience, to volunteer, to do a summer internship, and all of these things can really enhance your experience and improve your employability after your degree.